Hello student, this is Sandeep, faculty of Chanakya and Vision India Institute. Right now I have been working with Laurel classes located at Nirjuli, Itanagar. Today I am going to explain some of the essential topics and some of the essential burning questions which is very mandatory for clearing the UPSC and PCS examination. The first and foremost question is how much time it takes for the complete preparation of UPSC or PCS. It's a very interesting question, and I will start with an interesting fact. This will clear your mind that how much time it really takes for the complete preparation of UPSC and PCS. In 9th class, you might have studied about the two things. First one was the scalar quantity and second was vector quantity. As far as my memory is concerned, scalar quantity are those quantity which is having only magnitudes, whereas vector quantity represents the magnitude as well as direction. The same thing can be applied with the preparation of UPSC and PCS also. If you are working 12 hours, 14 hours a day, and even then you are not qualifying, this is not normal. It means you are lacking something, and that something is basically direction. So direction is very essential along with the magnitude. The same thing can be applied for the UPSC also. Basically, if you are joining any coaching institutes or any classes, then it will reduce your timing, because you will be given the proper direction, and this direction will reduce the time. So within 7 and 8 months, I think the complete preparation for the UPSC and PCS is possible. So this is the first questions, ki how much time one's need for the complete preparation of UPSC. I think that is 7 to 8 months if you are joining any relevant coaching institutes. So first question is clear. The second question is, few of the student thinks that their English is very poor. How they will cope up with this exam as it requires tremendous amount of knowledge. Very true, but one fact is very much clear, and that is you can appear or you can give this exam in your own native language. So English is not a barrier. And another thing is that every challenges makes you a very perfect man. So if you are concerning with basic English grammar, then you can improve your English. You can improve your English by watching TV, radio, English news channels. Those all things can be highly helpful for improving your English. So this is also the normal things, that if somebody is lacking the English knowledge, then also he can easily prepare for that exam. The third question is, how much luck is needed for clearing this exam? Thomas Jefferson once said that the harder I work, the more luck I get. So success is nothing but 99% of preparation and 1% luck. So if you will see the people who got very lucky, then the chances are very remote. There are very few people who gets the luck. So why don't you put yourself into the safe position by doing exceptional amount of hard work? So if you will work hard, I think luck will follow you. Don't neglect 90%. According to the course, like success is 99% preparation or 1% luck. So don't miss your 99%. If you are becoming perfect in achieving those 99%, 1% will follow you automatically. So I think hard work will beat the talent, hard work will beat the luck. So this is the key of success. Next question is, students are thinking, sometimes students do think that lakhs of the students are appearing for this exam, so whether I will get selected or not. There is the interesting fact with the UPSC exam. Each and every year near about 9 to 10 lakhs people apply for the UPSC exam, and one of the ground reality is that more than half of the students do not sit even for the prelims examination. Fact is very much clear. It means you have to compete between 20,000 to 30,000 students only. Remaining students do not take it seriously because of the various reasons. So it's a baseless to think that since the students are there is a tough competition, as students like 9 to 10 lakhs are appearing for this exam, so I should not appear. You should appear, you must appear, rather I will say, because the competition is only between the 20,000 to 30,000 students. Next question is the book which we recommend for the UPSC preparation. There are a lot of books in the market and we will end up with buying a lot of books, and that is not a valid strategy for preparing for this exam. Only you have to stick with the NCERT, because this exam requires the basic knowledge. Without basics you cannot understand the remaining things. So sticking to the NCERT books from 6th to 12th, that is going to play a very vital role during the journey of this preparation. So as far as book is concerned, I will highly recommend to go to the NCERT from 6th to 12th, and then you can start some other essential books, or you can directly jump to the question. That is the best preparation you can do. You can take the help from the internet also, but NCERT is very much mandatory for cracking this exam, because that is basic, and basic is very much essential for the examination point of view. Next question is value of and weightage of current affairs from the examination point of view. This topic I am going to explain it with a wonderful example, and I think you will be able to understand it completely, that what is the value of current affairs in today's circumstances. One of my students used to write from the Hindu newspaper about the various news related with the political affairs, environmental, society, legal schemes, everything. He used to write 2 or 3 lines on each and every essential topic which is there in the UPSC syllabus, and he just did it for 300 days continuously, and he didn't study anything apart from this. And more interesting fact is that he attempted only a limited number of questions in prelims as well as in mains. Even then he got 30 rank out of 1200. So this is what current affairs represents. Long ago UPSC used to ask static things, but now the pattern has been changed very drastically. They are asking many things from the current affairs. And that is right also from my point of view, because as a district administrator, if you will become the IAS, you will be given the post of district magistrate. And as a district magistrate of that particular district, as the collector of that particular district, you should know how to solve the practical problem which has been arising in that particular district. And for that, I don't think that you will understand anything from that book. Whatever the current situations are going on in our country, you have to give your analysis, your opinion about that. And that's why in the newspaper you will get wonderful articles, wonderful solutions written by the experts. So you will also visualize accordingly after reading the newspaper. So current affairs, in a nutshell, I can say that current affairs is playing a very vital role in prelims, in interview, in mains. So it's highly recommended that you should try to make the notes on a regular basis for the current affairs, and for that referring Hindu newspaper or Indian Express is wonderful thing, and you should do this. As far as motivation is concerned, I will say that fear and hope factor is one of the wonderful part of motivation. Suppose that if you have to, whenever you are demotivated, just ask 2 questions, and that 2 questions will give you ample motivation for doing or for preparing well for this examination. The first question is, ask yourself that if tomorrow is exam, what will I do? And if you will think that if tomorrow is your exam, then you will start preparing very seriously for this exam. And as far as fear is concerned, ask yourself that if this year I have been appearing in this exam and I am not getting selected for the mains or for the interview, or I am not getting overall selection, what will happen? It's a very strong fact. If you will think logically, you will never ever drift away from your goal. So just imagine yourself that if result is coming and you are not finding your name in the list, that will give you a very different kinds of confidence or different kinds of motivation, and you will start preparing very seriously. So this is the fear factor. Second one is the hope factor. Hope factor is that, suppose that you are getting selected for the UPSC exam, who will become more happy? I think your first, to whom you will make a call? I think to your mom or dad or parents, and they will be the most happiest person in the earth. They will be the most happiest person comparing to all. So ask yourself that what can you do, what you can do for that smile, what you can do to bring that smile, because that is the priceless thing. If you are getting very good salary in anywhere, they will not become that much happy. But if you are becoming IAS officer, IPS officer, IRS officers, they are the person who will become more happy. So ask yourself that what you can do for that happiness, and then you will never ever drift away from your goal. So fear factor and hope factor should be adopted simultaneously while you are preparing for the exam. Next question is, any suggestion for cracking the prelims and UPSC PCS examination, as exam is very much near? Yes, exam is in the month of June 2018, 3rd June 2018 for the UPSC, and for PCS also like June and July. So if anybody is able to solve 10,000 questions MCQ, I am talking about, because I am just giving this suggestion specifically for cracking the prelims. So this is one of the most essential suggestion anybody can give you. If you are solving 10,000 MCQ, even then you will qualify very easily for this exam, and this could be possible within the short span of time. Within 2 and 3 months you will be able to cover 10,000 questions, because if you are completing 100 questions, 150 questions on the regular basis, you can easily able to complete it by the end of May 31st. So 10,000 question is my trump card for getting selection in the prelims. And next question is, since I have been representing my institute Laurel Classes Nirjuli, so what is the USP of this institute? USP is very simple. There are a lot of institutes running here and there. Everybody is saying that they are good, they are special, something like that. I will not say something new about this institute, but one thing I will say, and I will say with full confidence, that not even a single institutes arrange the test series and they are not solving 5,000 question, 10,000 question in the classroom. We are actually doing that things. We are solving 10,000 MCQ inside the classroom only, and that is the way of cracking the exam. So this is the USP, that after completing the entire syllabus, we are solving 10,000 MCQ in the classroom only. And last but not least, any suggestion for the aspirants who are not joining the institutes, who are not joining the, who are not availing these classes, who are not able to come to the Itanagar or Nirjuli or Naharlagan for the preparation of UPSC. My suggestion to those dear students is that there are a lot of resources through the internet. You can IS Baba, Mrunal, these are the various websites by which you can get a lot of ample material, and try to solve the MCQ as much as possible for the prelims. This is very much mandatory. As far as motivation is concerned, I will try to quote Marissa Mayer. She is the CEO of Yahoo, and she is famous for working 19 hours a day. 19 hours a day means out of 24 hours she is famous for working 19 hours a day. It's insane amount. Anybody can think that she is the CEO of Yahoo, so why she has been working like 16 hours and 19 hours a day? And somebody has asked that question also, and she replied very wonderfully. She said that it's not the money which motivates me, It's the product which we are creating that stands one, that is the topmost product among the world, and that is why we have been working that much hard from the top hierarchy to the lower hierarchy. So you can get these kind of things, like C has been working 19 hours a day. For the UPSC you have to work 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours a day, not more than that. And while working 8 hours a day, 7 hours a day, if you are clearing this exam, it's a safe bet, I think so. It's a very easiest thing. If you have any queries regarding the preparation of UPSC and PCS further, then you can contact with Laurel classes, Nirjuli, Itanagar, and you can call me at 8750438322. I have been also working as a faculty with Laurel classes, Nirjuli, and with me there are the faculty who are from the different institutions from the Delhi, like Vision India, Waziram and Chanakya. They have been also doing very well and they are teaching in this institute. So feel free to call me at 8750438322 or do visit our center. I think you will be satisfied. Thank you.